The way Robyn Brown traumatized her own 3 children from her previous marriage is being discussed and exposed. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This video right here just proves Robyn is literally the most crappiest mother, woman, wife on the face of the earth, in my opinion. A fan took to Reddit and posted Robyn's child out of wedlock. I'm going back to rewatch the entire series. I figured many people would because, look, we're bored. And by the way, if you're bored, this is a perfect time to mention I have a second channel, a vlog channel, that is based on our lives, the way we live here in the South. It's not like a lot of people's lives and how they live. So we like to show that we live really simple, we're really happy, and we enjoy everything we do. All our little adventures, we enjoy it. And we love sharing them with all of you. It's real, raw, unedited. Well, I put clips together. That's about as much editing as you're going to get. But you ain't got to wait like a year to watch it. You can watch it literally the day we film it. Just go over to our vlog channel, Southern Adventures. It is linked in the description of every video. That is for those of you who are bored and are missing new Sister Wives content. We don't have a new season yet, but I do have a vlog channel. Anyway, I digress. I just finished season 6. In this season, Robyn tells the story of how she had premarital sex and got pregnant. Da-da-da. However, she doesn't say what happened to the baby or the father. Was this with her first husband? Was the baby Dayton? Does anyone know? Ooh, 128 people as of the time of me recording this video took to the comments section. It was Dayton, and it was shitty as F that she told that ridiculous purity stolen story in front of him. He stole her flower. Out of all the shit she's done, I was shocked that she did that in front of him and on camera. What the F? I have trauma with my ex and abusive shit he said to me while recovering from the birth of our youngest, and I will never tell that boy what his daddy said. It's okay, though. She had that drawing commissioned of Cody holding her first 3 kids, so it's like her purity was never stolen, and she had those kids with Cody. That was horrible. She's talking about Dayton. She tries to backtrack and talk about how Dayton was like the bright spot in her first marriage. But it was still weird for her to talk about her premarital sex regrets in front of him and the other kids. She basically is saying she wished she was a virgin for Cody, wishing she could erase her sexual history. They had premarital sex. There's no way he drove out there just to hold her hand or hug her. Yeah, Robyn and David married June of 99, and Dayton was born January of 2000. He was her sister Fawn's boyfriend till he got Robyn pregnant. Do what now? Her sister Fawn's boyfriend. Is that true? I gotta get into the replies on this. Taking men are Robyn's type. I wonder if she and Fawn still get along. Fawn is such a sister-wifey name. Fawn Brody wrote a famous biography of Joseph Smith. Whoa. I hadn't heard that part. Me either. I need to hear more about this. Did Robyn steal her sister's boyfriend? Yeah, I mean, it would not surprise me, given Robyn's history with Cody and his ex-wives. Y'all, now I'm over here like, did she steal her sister's boyfriend? What? And then married him? What? I gotta know more. If you know more, please, by all means, let's chit-chat in the comments below. Or if you want to remain anonymous, you can always email me. My email is linked in the description of every video. It was Dayton. I have so much empathy for Dayton. Had his dad stolen, then his new sibling stolen. I know for us, they already are, but on the spectrum, I'm sure Robyn's lies are very hard to keep up with. Talk about traumatizing your kid. That was horrible. I was told almost daily that I was unwanted and not planned, that my parents had a boy and girl and didn't want another one. I'm still dealing with that trauma. I'm not surprised Dayton doesn't want to be on the show anymore. I hope he gets help and escapes from Robyn's iron grip. Agreed. I grew up hearing how furious and upset my mom was while being pregnant with me, how she had wanted to be done, how sick I made her, etc. And it's really mentally damning to hear that and know how many negative emotions your mere existence caused your parents. It effing sucks. I feel a lot for Dayton having to hear that, I'm sure often, and especially be humiliated like that in front of everyone during her nasty presentation. You know what just dawned on me? Robyn could publicly badmouth her ex all day long with no consequences. However, Cody and Christine have a anti-trash talk in public clause in their child support case for Truly, which I think is great. I don't think any parent should smack talk to a child about their mom or dad. It's just an interesting comparison. I wonder if that's why the tell-all had Cody behaving a bit more. He had to remember to put his money over his mouth. Meanwhile, Janelle's like, that ain't got shit to do with me. He's an asshole. I can also 100% see Janelle saying stuff and talking stuff on behalf of Christine. What's he going to do? Threaten to withhold money on a legal contract because somebody not listed on this agreement? I personally wouldn't recommend saying that to a judge, but go off. On a semi-related and hilarious note, when I got divorced, the final court appearance, the guy right in front of our names being called basically tried all the stuff that he and the ex had threatened to do. Okay, that was a long thing. That's what Cody needs to see. Yeah, no, this is not tolerated and you will have consequences. Abusers are never afraid of other people finding out. They're afraid of their victims being believed. Cody knows Christine was the public favorite towards the end and that she'd be believed. How ironic is it that Robyn gave her purity speech where the OG Brown kids knew she was talking about Dayton, but yet it's the OG Brown kids who couldn't treat Robyn's kids well? What is more scarring? That mom got up and admitted that she was pregnant with him, or the OG Browns teasing you like they do with all their siblings? Yes, it was Dayton, and basically said that she was deflowered against her will, and a child was unfortunately conceived. Did she say those words? That makes her even more of a shitty human in my eyes. I had to say it. The expose of Robyn Brown just keeps coming. Every day at this point, we are reminded about the shitty things she has said and done. She said that, not me. I don't care what kind of TV show you were on. You should never say that horrible shit about your own kids. And if you do, you shouldn't have custody of said kids. If they're that big of a burden to you, you shouldn't have them. Let somebody else enjoy them. Let somebody else spoil them who really would spoil them. You get what I'm saying? Robyn and Cody are just shitty human beings in my eyes. She made sure that everyone got the gist, that the child was not conceived in love and was a product of lust and impure intentions and deeds. It was one of the most hurtful ways a mother could say her child regarding his conception and his father. Of course, she leaves out that they were eventually married and had 2 more children. This was the moment she really showed how mentally unstable she is and what lengths she will go to get what she wants. I guarantee you she played the born-again virgin and regained her purity to seduce Cody, and he's such an idiot he fell for it. She is a very unwell person, and the look on her children's faces was heartbreaking. Dayton had the same look when she told him his dad signed off on adoption papers and isn't his father anymore. I don't know how anyone can defend what she did because it goes against every mother's instinct, which is to protect her children. I agree. She got pregnant with Dayton before marriage. Robyn and Preston got married because she was pregnant. They only had a legal marriage, not through their church because of it. Did you notice Judgy Cody in the corner not detailing his own sex with a person while college age? Cringiest moment in Sister Wives history. She didn't have premarital sex. A silver-tongued devil who only wanted one thing took her purity and tossed it away. Dramatic toss. Then the guy who only wanted one thing married her and had 2 more kids and had his family give her a ton of money to pay off her debt. She decided to shop instead. Robyn was married in June of 99. Dayton was born in January of 2000. I'm not sure why, but there's also a March birthday that pops up. If the March birthday were true, then there's no way she would have known that she was pregnant. But in June, she may have known for a January baby. She'd only be a few months along, and sometimes you don't know early, especially with the first, but the conversation was ridiculous and cruel. Robyn was born in 78. She would have been 12, you mean June of 99. March would have been 9 months after June, so I'm wondering if she tried to shift the date. Like she went to stay with the family and came back after Dayton was born, if that makes sense. Apparently, we've had a few of those incidences in our family. We learned a lot about our family trees when the peacekeeper of the family passed away. In June of 90, Robyn was alive. Okay, well, they meant 99. Mary and Dayton share a birthday, I believe. The purity stuff was so uncomfortable, she's just not. Proof that Robyn is a skank, just like the rest of us. I am living for that comment. Hilarious. Oh, skank. I have not heard nor used that word in years. Now I'm using it again. If these people can overuse the word safe, gaslight, narcissist, then by golly, I'm going to start bringing back and overusing the word skank. These people are skanky. I'm talking about Robyn and Cody. Robyn's a skank. Okay. I said what I said, and I mean what I say. You know she is. Call her a skank in the comments below. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I'm not encouraging nobody to bully people. I'm just really not. But we're discussing this skank, okay? Wasn't she about 5 years older than Dayton's father? More like flower purity was taken. One day, Dayton will do a tell-all. I doubt that. Robyn, in my opinion, has way too much control over him because he is literally... He has a chemical imbalance in his brain, and I do believe she has manipulated him to his core, if that makes sense. And it's sad and pathetic. Another reason why I'm going to say she's a skank for all that. Robyn had sex with the guy her sister was in love with and got married and got pregnant with. Did she really do that? Fawn, that was the name. Did she do that? Somebody needs to clarify for every one of us over here scratching our heads. Did Robyn steal her sister's boyfriend? Has she just been doing this from the get-go? She married that guy and put him in massive debt. His family gave him money to pay off the debt, and Robyn stole that and left to look for Cody. She used her ex's poverty to get a custody of the kids and never let their dad see them again. Don't forget that this is not really a reality show. They get suggestions and direction all the time from producers. So she was a big hoe, but had the nerve, I think I meant, to yell at any of the OG girls for wearing a tank top. Robyn was a skanky hoe. Skank hoe. Would love to know what y'all think about all this. Just more manipulation and just more trauma that she's caused her poor children. At the sake of what? Her own selfish love. And I just cannot with this lady. Don't forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Stay tuned. I got a lot more on the way. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.